Hello everyone, welcome back to Tinateach Python. Finally, for this lesson, we get to learn a bit about lists, as well as their properties and type and list constructors. What are lists? The purpose of lists is very simple. They are used as a storage system. Before, when you create a variable, you can only assign one value to them, okay? But with lists, you can assign different types of values, many values to only one variable, which make things very convenient. First, I want to discuss that list items have a fixed order. What do I mean by that? Think of a queue at a supermarket or at a fast food joint. If one person suddenly just go away or gets removed from that queue, the next person that comes along will be at the end of the queue. So that's what I mean when I say that lists have a fixed order, okay? And the items are replaceable. Just like the people in the queue, you can replace this person at this position, that person at that position, or you can change them up entirely. Last but not least, list also allows for duplication. So you can have twins, you can have triplets, you can have quadruplets in the queue, okay? And the index, like we've learned before, it starts at 0. It doesn't start at 1. I have a few examples of lists here. For the first list, it starts at 0, right? So item 1 is actually item 0, and item 2 is item 1, and item 3 is item 2. You can have strings in a list, you can have numbers or integers in a list, you can also have Boolean values, or you can combine, integers, strings, float, and Booleans. Now, we have this little thing down here. I don't know if you remember, but we've encountered this before. len, it returns the length of the object that is passed into it, okay? So let me just erase this really quickly. What do you think is the len for this list? It is 3, right? There are 3 items in it. What do you think is the length for this list? It is 4. The same with here and with this one as well. Now let's move on to type. Type, it helps us find the data type of A. This is a bit misguided because it doesn't actually show you the things that are inside the list. It will simply return, data type is list, and that's about it. Last but not least, list. If you remember the example that I've showed you over here, you can simply use these square brackets to basically implicitly declare or create a list, and Python has no problem with that. However, if you don't want to do that, you can use the constructor list, but make sure that there are 2 parentheses at the beginning and at the end, okay? You can put whatever values that a list can accept, however many you like, and it just really works the same way, but the syntax is different, okay? Now I'm gonna go to Visual Studio Code. First, let's define a variable or a list. Hello world. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Floats. Floats. 22.5, 55.6, 78.9, and 99.2. Okay. Booleans. True, false, true, and false. Down here, let's print text, numbers, floats, and booleans. We're going to print it all in one line. Print length of text, length of numbers, length of floats, And lastly, length of booleans. Print, type of text, type of numbers. This is all going to be in one line, okay? Type of floats, type of booleans. Let's go down here and let's create another list. Many types equals to, we're going to use the list constructor, a float, a boolean, another boolean, a string, another string. Print the length of many types and then the type of many types. Now I'm going to do a few statements on the index of the list. Index number 1 for text. Oh, missing the S. Print numbers 3. Okay, Control S to save. With the print text, numbers, floats, and whatnot, we have this output right here. These are all of our list in one line. Now with the length of text is 2, 1, 2. The length of numbers is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And the type of text, classes list, they're all list. Okay, the same with many types. Many types length is 6 and the type of it is a list. Now, when we print the index number 1 of text, 0, 1, okay, it returns to us world. And when we print numbers at index 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, it is 4. That's it. Thank you for being with me here today. Our next lesson would be assessing the list items. As I've shown you a little bit before, it's going to be all about indexing, replacing, and whatnot, all of that good stuff, okay? I hope to see you next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Learn today, better tomorrow. Goodbye.